Martin Andree, your presentation was just great. Just explain who you are really.
I'm working as a professor at the University of Cologne. I've been studying and researching on big tech dominance since 15 years. Published a couple of books on the topic, and that keeps me busy.
So all was related with digital at the beginning was only the tech, the fascination of being just understand, being on. Yeah. And now I see there is a sociologic more studies, the intent to understand the impact of all this new system. And can we say the system in fact is it's not democratic, and it wants the end of democracy, because those guys are just what they want. What do they want?
Absolutely. If we look back in 100 years to what happened, we will be quite surprised, because many of them have even written that they don't like the state, they don't like governments, they want to basically stop this kind of structures and processes, and they want to create a new, better digital world. And they have written this, so nobody can even say that they didn't say it before. So it's our own naivety that we don't see this.
But we already lived such a situation in the 19th century with all the in America with all the big monopolistic societies with acier and cars and everything. They start with this system, and of course they become very, very rich. And then we have Roosevelt who stopped this. They stopped the monopolization of those big societies. So, as you say, someone has to stop this. Who's going to be the one who's going to do it?
So this is a difficult topic to answer in just a half a minute. So first of all, we see positive signs from the US. But what I also always say, we cannot rely on the US. You see the political public sphere in the US is already completely destroyed. We might have a President Trump, maybe now, maybe something even worse in 2-3 years. So we cannot, as Europeans, rely on the US anymore. So we have to fix our own media ecosystem. We have to find our own rules. We cannot just lay back and hope that someone in the US is going to do the job. We need to do it by ourselves.
But when we say we, I mean it's just America and Europe, because in fact in China we have a digital system totally different, closed, and in Russia we've got also another system. Yeah. So how, if we stop this in Europe, it won't be stopped all the planet.
That is something that we don't know about, but one thing is for sure, we are responsible for our own democracy, we are responsible for the freedom of our media, and we have to take care, and we have to take the measures. And even if it might be sometimes tough or difficult, it's our job to save democracy.
Yes, but when you see young people, they don't want to read any media, traditional media, because they don't trust this, they don't trust journalists, they think they have the truth too. So we have to re-educate it all society, because now what we are talking, it's something people less than 40 years, they don't understand a word what we are saying.
Absolutely. That's why I also try even to speak to a lot of young people. And you know what I tell to the young people? I always tell them, you know what, for me it's not a problem. You know, I've lived most of my life in a democracy. I still have a couple of years to go, and it's going to be fine. But for you guys, it's a real problem, because if democracy breaks down, if you don't have free media anymore, it's very difficult to restore it. So the young people have to realize that it's a problem mainly for them. I hope that they will understand at a certain point.
So the spark maybe is your book. So you should read this book. So give us yes, because I think now if we have someone who says something different, and you don't want to save and be in a wonderful world. Absolutely. You want us to think. So give the title of your book.
Absolutely, it's Big Tech Must Go, but you would have to find it under the website of currently it's only the website for the German book, which is bigtechmussweg.de. But if you Google my name, you will find it, and I'll put an English website on top. Unfortunately, it's published by a publishing house in Germany. It's very successful, but the English translation, because I don't have an audience in the English-speaking world, I did myself. Yeah.
Okay, so read it because reading is good for your part of a brain, and you would be more intelligent, and maybe you would be more free, which would be great, no?
Freedom should be a cool thing, and particularly in Switzerland.
Fight for this.
I was just going to say, you Swiss people, you love freedom, so it's time to act now.
We like voting, so it's not the same sometimes.
Huh?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.